Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today, we ended up packing a very good Team of the Season player from the EPL Team of the Season SBC. Really good player. If you guys want to check it out, be sure to check it out by the end of the video. That's where it's going to be. But for those of you who are here for the questions that most of you usually ask in the comment section of the YouTube videos, that's what we will be talking about today. So, I'm going to go ahead and open up some of the comments that you guys have left in previous videos. I haven't really answered questions from you guys recently, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So, can you please make a team with Team of the Season Sane, Vardy, and Malcolm and Prime Del Piero? Dude, in regards to the meta teams, those videos, they do okay, but it's not necessarily something that people like to see that much, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any more videos with that. But with Team of the Season Sane, Vardy, and Malcolm, right off the top of my head, you would have to get like some sort of German link on the side, so you can kind of make a Alaba, Boateng, Goretzka on the left side and a 4-3-2-1, so you can get that full chemistry link with, well, not full chemistry link, because with Vardy doesn't give the full chemistry to Sane, so I'm not really sure where to go from there, to be honest with you. Why not Leon Bailey instead of Royce? Leon Bailey, I think his composure might still be like kind of low for someone who's going to be a Team of the Season card. Let me actually check to see what he has here. So Bailey, how do you pronounce Bailey's name? It's no, because Bai's name is 2 L's and Bailey's name is just 1 L. So Bailey's card, I mean, if he gets a Team of the Season, which he most likely will, they'll up his composure. His composure is 76, which is very poor. So that needs to be improved, in my opinion, for him to be a good player, because his composure is low and his finishing is also low as well. So, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. So we got Firmino in the SBC for 50k and a couple untradeable cards I had. Yeah, dude, the SBC that I did, man, I packed a really sick player, considering that I only spent like just the 50k for the Team of the Season card, because everybody else I already had in my team. So not too bad for a good pull, man. Not too bad for a good pull. For those that don't want to watch a 50-minute video, Inception doesn't really go over video tell. He just goes over the types of players you want in each position. Basically, meta players. If you know the meta, you're wasting your time watching. No, the work rates video, I definitely talked about the work rates in each position. So that's just, yeah. FC Porto. In regards to the FC Porto video, guys, I just wanted to make the video because just to show my appreciation to the squad that won the league. You should do a winning Division 1 video with the Porto squad. I would do that, but it's not necessarily like a fun thing for me to do, so that's why I haven't played Division 1 in a very long time. So that's why I haven't really done a video like that in a while. I haven't played Division 1 for a couple months now, I'd say. Division 1 is just incredibly boring for me. Like trying out like a full Porto team in Division 1, it wouldn't necessarily interest me too much, to be honest with you. Can I play Young at right back on 7 chemistry? How much is the chemistry effect? Oh, for sure, dude. If you want to play Ashley Young as a right back on 7 chemistry, he's still gonna play like an absolute monster for you. So I would definitely do it. It would definitely work out for sure, in my opinion. Bai isn't good anymore. Team of the Season Otamendi and Espilicueta are better. That's cool. That's cool, man. I mean, that's your opinion, right? I don't think that Otamendi and Espilicueta are going to be better, personally. I think Eric Bai is just too much of a beast. I think he has all the necessary stats to make him good. But, you know, that's just an opinion thing, right? Like, nothing I say is fact. It's just whatever I think is, you know. Chevrons. Oh, so yeah, so I was asking the comment section like what the arrows are, and I forgot what they were called, and they were called chevrons. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. It's also a mental issue, analyzing gameplay, right? This is in regards to analyzing gameplay. It's also a mental issue. Inception mentions it when he said you're forcing it. Note how you give the ball away a few times and take shots too soon after he goes 2-1 up. Everybody does that, including me. It's like I'm losing now, and the game is two-thirds over, better hurry. That mentality really can cost games. Always try to notice ASAP when you're rushing due to stress. Oh yeah, for sure. When you're down a goal or two, I play the exact same way throughout the whole game until it's the last like 15 minutes. Like if I need to switch formation, then I'll switch formations. If I'm actually playing Foot Champs or Division 1, which I haven't in a while. So in Foot Drafts, you can't really like change formations. So wrong about speed and technical dribbler, mates. Definitely not wrong on that. Had 1 mil to spend and got me Sane and Fernandinho, best 1 million coins I've ever spent. For Sane and Fernandinho, dude, Fernandinho looks like an absolute beast. I think he's going to play. I think he's going to play like an absolute monster in my opinion. So definitely worth trying him out for sure. Damn, these YouTube comments sometimes. I have to start talking about like some other things nowadays because it's like this now. I've noticed this in like other videos as well. It's very similar to this now. I even noticed like the bigger YouTubers. When I watch their vlogs, they say, "Oh my god, the biggest mistake you ever made was reading your YouTube comments." Like, you know, I just, you know, Sun a normal CR7. I think Sun's Team of the Season card has the potential to be better than CR7's regular card now. There's definitely potential there, but because Sun has a lot of drastic improvements that makes him a really good player, but you would have to try that out for yourself. I think the finesse shot trait is definitely a plus to make Sun a really good card, but I think Sun would be an absolute beast. But I think generally speaking, the way that a player normally plays, like Ronaldo for instance, his general characteristics, I feel like personally will always be better than the general characteristics of a player that is improved, right? And that's just obviously my opinion. It's not a factual thing, but it's just how I feel when I'm playing FIFA, right? Team of the Season Firmino or Team of the Season Sun, who would be better as a left striker in a 4-1-2-2? I think they would both be good. I think that because Sun has the finesse shot trait and the 5-star weak foot, I think he'll make a better left striker than Firmino. That being said, I think that Firmino would make a way better cam than Sun because Firmino just fits that bill really well in that general position. So a really big fan of his playing as a cam, but I think Sun would definitely play the striker role a little bit better in my opinion. I'm loving these meta squads, man. Keep it up. I'm going to use them most likely. Thank you, man. I appreciate you like watching the videos, man. Damn Inception. I'm kind of disappointed you forgot about Alessandrini. Just put 4-3-2-1 Giovinco striker, Alessandrini right forward, and on left forward you could put a 90 Henry or a 90 Overmars if you are on a tighter budget. This is in regards to like when I was trying to fit Giovinco in the team. So you definitely make a good point because I totally forgot about Alessandrini being an actual good player in the game, especially since he's French. So could have easily gotten chemistry links with him too. So that's definitely a good call there as well. Let's see what else we got here. Left-footed center back on the right triggers me way more than it should. That's weird though, because you know that really depends on a game style, right? So actually there's certain games where if someone is revolved around like their play in the middle, right? It's actually better to have a left-footed player on the right side because if they want to take a shot anywhere in the middle, they will block those shots in the middle better with their strong foot, right? But I could definitely see where you're coming from, dude. In regards to that, I think mostly when you start off the game, it's better to have a left-footed player on the left side and a right-footed player on the right side. But I personally don't think it's like a huge significant deal because when people play a specific style, again, it's better to have the strong foot on the weak side so that you can block those middle shots a little bit better, right? What else we got here? Do you think that 94 Chiellini on 7 chem is okay? Yeah, dude. If a player is on 7 chemistry and they already have significantly, or they have stats that are significantly improved, I think that playing him on 7 chemistry would be okay, right? Because if you play someone like Anthony Martial, regular card, on 7 chemistry, then yeah, you're going to be missing a little bit of those stats that are definitely going to be improved for you, right? But, I mean, if you get like a rare gold Ronaldo, and you're using Ronaldo on 7 chemistry, he's still going to play like a monster for you because he already has, excuse me, all the stat boosts, or he already has all the boosts or the stats in general, his basic stats that already make him a god, right? So certain cards, it makes sense to try to get them as full chemistry as you possibly can, but a lot of times if you have a team or you have a player on 7 chemistry, but your team is 100 chemistry, that's okay, man. I think that Chiellini on 7 chemistry would play more than fine, to be honest. What else do we have here? Do you have any videos talking about the difference between cut passing lanes and man mark in a 4-2-3-1? Which is better for CDMs to protect the back four? So man mark, so both of the instructions work differently, right? So with man mark, you have to check the marking stats of your player and his aggressiveness, right? So if your defensive mid has good marking stats, then he will do that instruction better than someone who doesn't have as good marking, right? So I think when I searched up Fernandinho's inform card, which is, I think it's his only inform. His only inform has 78 marking, right? So if you tell Fernandinho to man mark, he'll do it, but he won't do as good of a job of it at it, and unless you're comparing him to his team of the season version, who actually has 86 marking. So he'll do that a little bit better, right? Fernandinho, the type of CDM that he is an aggressive type of defender. So cut passing lanes and stay back while attacking, right? Because he has 99 interceptions with 99 aggression. So that characteristic of his will be shown more with that instruction. But I'm trying to think of players like maybe Matic has good marking. So I'm going to go actually search up his card. So Matic's team of the season card has 86 marking. So the same thing as Fernandinho. I'm going to check Alon's card. Maybe Alon's inform card might have good marking. No, so Alon doesn't have good marking. Who's a really super oriented defensive mid? I would say like Conte, right? Well, I think with Conte though, you could probably choose like different play styles. 86 marking on Conte as well. William Carvalho maybe? I don't know. William Carvalho, I don't know what his stats would be like in the marking department. His marking is 78. Okay, so maybe his team of the season will be better. Yeah, so you have to look at the marking stats and the marking stats, aggressive stats, and interception stats. Like if you ever tell your players to stay back while attacking and cut passing lanes, you'll notice that Conte, Fernandinho, they do those things really well because their aggression and their interceptions are really high. But if you tell them to man mark, they don't tend to do as good of a job, in my opinion. A World Cup prediction video could be fun and different. Just fill out those online brackets and just give your predictions on the World Cup. The reason why I haven't done like the World Cup prediction thing yet is because those types of things are very like opinionated, right? And people tend to dislike videos just because my opinion doesn't match theirs. It's kind of like the way that the content of my channel works, right? Like when I make a video and I say that I like a player or I dislike a player, people take that to offense and then they'll dislike a video or not like a video in general because my opinion doesn't match theirs, right? So when it comes to football, I think when it comes to what's meta and what's not meta, I like sharing those types of things, whether some people like it or not. But when it comes to predictions of the World Cup, I've seen videos of people making predictions from the Premier League, and it just doesn't end up looking pretty. So I think I'll try to stray away from it, but it's like it depends really. Kimmich's team of the season card is going to be brutal. I wonder if his finishing will be high enough to slap a hunter on him and play him at striker. He's playing really well right now. Yeah, Kimmich's team of the season, if he gets one, which let's be honest, he probably will, or he will for sure. He'll be a good card for sure, man. He has great work rates with good all-round stats. He'll be really good for sure, man. What else is this? Oh, so this is in regards to the World Cup game mode. Can't wait for the World Cup game mode. Dude, the World Cup game mode, like, listen, man, team of the season is out right now, but the thing that I'm looking forward to the most right now is that World Cup game mode. Like, the team of the season is already dead for me. Like, I just want to play that World Cup game mode because that game mode, the incentive to actually play games on that mode is there. There is no incentive for me to use Team of the Season players in Ultimate Team because Division 1 is incredibly boring, and if I get them in FUT Draft, then cool, I get them in FUT Draft. You know what I mean? There's not like this crazy, I really want to use this Team of the Season card. Like, I'm more looking forward to the World Cup because their concept of not having a market, being able to transfer over your coins from one mode to another, and opening packs to collect players, and if they keep it the same as it was in FIFA 14, win 30k and 2 packs from the World Cup, and then use that 30k to open more packs in the World Cup. It'll be such a cool grind concept, and it'll be fun to get the icons, the regular players. Like, it'll just be a ton of fun, man. Like, I can't wait for it because gameplay content-wise, it's the only good gameplay content that EA has ever added into their game. Daily knockout tournaments are fun, but you exclude your players that are not that good. If you're not that good and you're playing the World Cup mode, even if you lose, it doesn't matter because if you play 10 more games, you get to open up a pack that might give you 4 or 5 players that you use to collect more players, right? So there's a good concept there of whether or not you win or lose a game, right? So if you lose, let's just say you're in the World Cup final and you lose the game, it's like, well, you know, I'm annoyed because I'd rather win it, but if I don't win it, it's like, well, I get to try it all over again. I'm still collecting coins to open up more packs, so it's not like a who cares thing, but it's just like video game wise, it just makes more sense to create game modes like that. And I really, this is a discussion I want to have with you guys. The thing that I hate that people do is when they say, oh, people complain too much about the game modes in video games, just play the actual game. That's not the case at all. And people need to eliminate that mentality from their minds, because if you played Fortnite and Fortnite kept their same concept of just being a survival mode game instead of being a battle royale game, which they transferred over to, those are different game modes with the same game mechanics, right? But because one game mode is better than the other, that's what makes the game successful, right? So that's the type of mentality people need to start understanding, right? That's how video games work nowadays, right? You can't just have a survival Fortnite and still be as successful right now. It won't be, because the game mode for survival is okay, but it's not something that people really care about. They care about the battle royale mode. Just like FIFA. FIFA doesn't have good enough game modes, gameplay-wise, for people to really care. So that's pretty much going to conclude it for the commentary, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. This is going to be the pack opening right now. I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video today. Today, we have an SBC to do, guys. We have the English Premier League SBC. We've got a few players here. We have like 4 EPL players. I wouldn't worry about that too much. I actually might be able to change up a few positions here, which I actually might not be able to in general. We'll just leave it like this. So this is the team that we're going to end up using for the EPL team of the season. So let's see who we can actually get from this. So we're going to go ahead and submit this. Hopefully we get something really cool, man. I think it'd be good that we didn't get Pope, Otamendi, Vertonghen. Everybody else would be okay, to be honest. It wouldn't be that bad to get. So let's see who we do end up getting here. Hopefully it is someone good. We're going to do a nose pack. Cheeky little nose pack. Let's see who we can get. We end up getting Belgian striker Lukaku. We ended up getting Lukaku. That's awesome. That's actually amazing. Wow. That's actually pretty good, man. That's an awesome player to pack. That's really good. That's really cool. That's awesome, because the SBC itself didn't even cost that much to do. I didn't have to buy anybody except for the team of the season player, so I only had to spend like 50k to get Lukaku. That's really cool, man. That's awesome. That's a really good pack pull, man. Okay. Not bad at all, guys. Honestly, that's actually really good, man. Untradeable Lukaku. This guy has really good stats, dude. His finishing would be unbelievable. What a great card to get, man. That's awesome.